This is going to show how I make band sets. It's not meant to be a tutorial by any means. There's people that have done that and done a much better job than I could ever do. But I'm hoping to show what I might do different than some folks, and more importantly, ask what I could be doing differently to help myself out, some tips or tricks that others might be able to point out. So here I'm just lining up my template, cut at 170 millimeters. So making sure those template lines are nice and even and flat along the edges of the latex. This is the Olympus green, Omega Olympus green, 0.5. Putting my scraps away in my little trash bin. My daughter got me that for Christmas. This is a little block of wood. It's 1 centimeter. Use that to measure the latex for my little line. Make a little line with a marker at exactly 1 centimeter, and that's where I fold it in my pouch, where I tie it to my pouch. My dad showed me this trick and actually gave me this little piece of wood, but this was his idea. It saves a lot of time not having to measure each band, and each one's consistent, 1 centimeter where that line is. So I'm just going to mark each one of these up real quick. Just fold it over the corner of that block and just rub that marker right along the edge where that corner is. And there it is, 1 centimeter. And just go on down each one of them, boom, boom, boom. So you can see the line there. This is where I thread it through the pouch, and I'm going to fold that latex in half as I thread it through, and then I'm going to bring that pouch exactly to that marker line that we made earlier. Alright, I fold that over so that those are exactly even. And I fold that the little tab or the mouse ear part to the outside part of the pouch, the side of the pouch that I'm going to be gripping. And I'm using this purple crystal string. Alright, this is the detail that I was looking forward to the most on this video. Wanted to get y'all's feedback and any tips that you might have on how you might do it differently. And why you might do it differently. I go around 7 times here, and each time I alternate the side the string crosses on. So I will go finger forward and finger back each time I come around. I've also started tying much closer to the pouch. Kind of tightened up the gap I was getting before. I'll show you that later. But to tie it off, I do a square knot, and then I finish it off with just a simple overhand knot. Meanwhile, the Braves are crushing the Giants. And so I just do that same procedure over and over and over again, and turn it around, do both sides of the pouch. I'm using these little blue pit pouches, and they've always done really well for me. I've tried a lot of different pouches. I always come back to these. I like them a lot. And the Braves are absolutely destroying the Giants now. Alright, this is kind of like the last little step. I'm going to take those little mouse ears hanging off, that little extra hanging off on the sides, and I'm going to trim those up. So this is an old band set I made up several months ago, and you can see how loosey-goosey it is. Look at that big old gap in the middle there. I don't know, I mean, I was just tying them way too loose. Mike Wynn actually pointed this out at East Coast. He was like, why are your pouches so loose in there? So I was like, I don't really know. So so I just consciously made it, made an effort to tie them closer to the pouch and got a much tighter fit. All right, it was a good band tying session. And this game has just gotten completely out of hand.